Hi guys, this is going to be a video forecast for the sign of Capricorn. So I've already shuffled the cards and dealt them face down. We're going to flip them over together and see what's going on with your week. Oh, by the way guys, don't forget to like the video if you do enjoy these. It really helps the videos distribute, the algorithm distribute these videos so I get more exposure. So that really helps me out if you guys don't mind. Anyway, so let's get started with your reading for the next couple of weeks, Capricorn. The first card I have for you is the Page of Swords upside down. Great. With the City upside down. We might be waiting for news. We might be waiting for for a message to arrive, okay? Maybe this is like a letter. It could be from an institution because it's like the city here. We're waiting for news from like a larger institution. We might be waiting for mail, that sort of a thing. Let's keep going. To one side of the situation, I've got the Eight of Pentacles upside down and Aquarius upside down. This could be a work-related issue. So let's say, for example, you're waiting on unemployment. That would be this, because you're out of work with the Eight of Pentacles upside down. Let's say you're waiting on, some sort of compensation from an organization. It has to do with not being working. So I'm really getting like unemployment, severance, that sort of a thing. And this is Aquarius based, so it's like a community effort. So I'm really getting unemployment here. So maybe some of you are waiting on your unemployment checks to come in. Or the stimulus package, okay? Aquarius also, community. This could be the money that's coming in from the stimulus package. It is, I think it has to do with the lack of work though. So you might be waiting for it specifically, Capricorn, because you've been out of work or you haven't been getting enough work. And so you really got your mind on this news that's coming in that's likely financial based, related. Okay, so to the other side of the situation, the Sun upside down with the Staff upside down. So we're not really happy about this situation. That's what the Sun tells me. And the Staff tells me that we're really not also taking action. We're more waiting on this letter to come in, on this news to come in, than we really are able to take any action. We're not very active and we don't seem to really be working at the moment. In the background, it's not very Capricorn-like right now because you guys are always working, so I'm surprised that you're not, balls to the walls like usual. Let's keep going. Okay, so in the background I have the Nine of Pentacles here. And and this is Gemini upside down. So the Nine of Pentacles upside down is like all about self-sufficiency, independent, financial independence, having your shit together, financially on a worldly level, even having your health together, being in shape, that sort of a thing. But we don't feel like we have any of those things right now. And with Gemini here, I think we're talking specifically. We're talking specifically about the ability to purchase things, okay? Because Gemini is like kind of mercurial. It's the exchange. It's the back and forth. So it's like we're not self-sufficient. We don't have extra money that we can put towards, we don't have money to throw away. We don't have money to be just like dishing out. And in fact, I think that we're short on money. It might not be financial instability, but we don't have extra. We don't have extra to get new, different things. We don't have the buying power we used to. Okay, so the final card here that's going to close out this reading and really tell me where this message is going. Star card. Unfortunately, it's upside down. So there's definitely something that's gone awry here. This is not the way it's supposed to be. Something's gone wrong. It's coupled with the Oracle card of the Zero, so I feel like it's a bit of bad luck in a sense, but not even like I think of bad luck as karmic, as usually like related to karma. I feel like this is less a karmic backlash, as we've somehow gotten off our path, and that's why we're running into these problems. Is we're not on the path we're supposed to be on, and it's having strange consequences here. I'm gonna have to look at that, because this could be a warning from spirit, this could be a major warning, like if you're on the wrong path, that's big. That's big. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning though, because I want to really look at each one of these individually. So let's take a look at the message we're waiting for. That's coming in from some sort of like greater institution or organization. Tell me about the Page of Swords. This is like news from an outside source. Tell me about the Page of Swords upside down. We haven't received it. The page is upside down, so we haven't received it. Yeah, the Knight upside down. We haven't received it. No one sent it, in fact. Okay? That's why we haven't received it. Anything else? It's like it's a complicated. It's like a muddled process. It's a complicated process. This is like many gears, right? All the gears need to turn. It's like a slow machine. There's complexity involved here, and I don't think you're happy about how slow it's moving. But it's like there's more elements at play here than you might realize. You know, if this is an institution, it's like there's a lot of cogs in the work. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of functions. There's a lot of bureaucracy, and this is going to take time. All right. Let's move over here. This is the being out of work. This is like the being out of work and someone kind of like relying on the humanitarian structures for support. Okay. What do I mean by that? Like other people, community structures. This could be, you know, food stamps, any sort of like community help, unemployment, that sort of a thing. Because we are out of a job and we're not getting enough work. The card I have for you is now the Key. Huh. Interesting. We might not be very open about our situation right now, Capricorn. Maybe you're being a little bit secretive about everything that's going on with the Key showing up. It doesn't really have a lot to do with the reading. I think it really is just talking about the fact that you might be. I just dropped cards. I think it's just telling me that you're keeping this to yourself. You're keeping this to yourself. You don't want to bother anyone else about it because there's nothing else anyone else can do, essentially. It really is outside of your hands and outside of anyone else's hands. It's in the hands of some sort of greater organization. I did get, by the way, the Manticore, which is, like I was saying, like, we don't want to bother anyone. This is the bother card. And then, because there's nothing they can do, the door upside down. Okay, that's where I was getting that information, just so you know. And that's... But we're feeling like justice has not been served yet. So like I said, we haven't felt that support yet. We haven't felt the support because the letter hasn't come in. Let's move over here to the not being happy but not doing anything about it. So we're not happy but we can't do anything. Again, out of our hands. Tell me about the Sun here for my Capricorns with the staff upside down. Tell me about the Sun with the staff. Tell me about the Sun with the staff. Tell me about the Sun with the staff. Yeah, we're waiting on someone else to reach out to us. Okay, the hand upside down. It's not our hand reaching out. This is someone else's hand reaching in. And so we can't really take action. It's really reliant on someone else taking action here. That's kind of where you're at, Capricorn. Anything else? I mean, I feel like that's it for that one. That's it. I feel like you want to do something, but you can't do anything but wait. I mean, for the most part, you can just wait, and it is pissing you off, I think, because you are a hardworking sign, so you'd rather be working, you'd rather be engaged, you'd rather be active. I just peeked to the bottom and I saw Scorpio, that's where I got that. Okay, so I want to move over here. This is the lack of extra, okay? We barely have enough to keep ourselves to, hold ourselves together, much less spend on others or be spending willy-nilly here with Gemini. Tell me about Uranus came out upside down, so it's a building problem. It's like you really haven't gotten to the point where you have financial issues, but you can see a problem building where it's like, eventually I'm going to run out of money, I'm not going to be self-sufficient, I'm not going to be able to buy anything. What's the Nine of Pentacles, please, with Gemini? And I feel like Capricorn, you are about self-sufficiency, you are about ambition, and getting ahead. You are career-oriented, so it makes sense that this would be on your mind. This is like a concern. Okay. Yeah. So Venus upside down, that's money. Okay, that's another money card. So we're short on money. We don't have money, and either that or it's like the money's fleeting here with the boat upside down. It's like it's all going away, or it's going away too fast, right? Like we're spending too much money and we're not making it, so we're worried. Okay. It's like a building problem. Shoot. Okay. So the last card, this is actually the most important 2 cards, and it's really what I'm most curious about. So the star upside down with the 0. This is like a major, major warning from Spirit. It's like something is awry here. So you are off the path in some way. This is like ill-fated. Tell me about the star, please, with the 0. Tell me about the star. This wasn't in the cards. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. Why? Tell me about the star, please, with the 0. This thing's going to shuffle. Hold on. Okay, that one flew out. The knight. Huh. Okay. Let's do another one. One moment. Yeah, okay. So we're feeling some of the potential instability. It's like, this isn't going to change. That's my point, okay? I feel like you are waiting on a message before doing anything. You're like kind of putting all your eggs in one basket. With regards to whatever this message that's coming in is, Capricorn, the message here is that there's too much waiting happening. Whether or not this is going to come in is not even of consequence, because you need to take some sort of action now. Even if it's not directly, if it has something directly to do with this, you're too passive and you've gotten off the path. So you need to take action to repair your situation. Some sort of action is required. Let's see what sort of action. What kind of action is required here? Tell me more about the knight with the hammer. The hammer is about repair, by the way. The heart upside down. I feel like you've taken this situation too personally, and it's kind of like set you back. And it's like setting you back personally. I think you feel set back, but to some extent, it's a mental thing. So it's like the cards are telling me, like, it's like you do need to take action and do some repair work. Even if you're still waiting for the final, for some sort of verdict, for some sort of news, it's like actions currently required. On the bottom, I have the card of Capricorn, so it's your card. It's upside down, so it's like, again, we're definitely out of our element, Capricorn. This has been like an entirely un-Capricorn-like reading, right? No work. It's like being inactive. Definitely, you seem off, okay? And I could tell that because this is very anti-Capricorn. All right, let's get some general advice and see if we can get more information on what sort of action that you can take, what sort of repairs are required with the hammer there. All right. So can I get some more direct advice here for my Capricorns? What should my Capricorns be doing? What's their best strategy for the next week or two with regards to the situation? Tell me what my Capricorns should be doing in general. Okay, that one wants to really want to come out here. So I have 2 cards, Queen of Pentacles and the Empress upside down. So, this is like the definitely not feeling like we have our shit together, okay? That's like what I was saying before. You feel like you are totally outside your element, and that's shown by the Empress upside down. But the message that I'm getting from the Queen of Pentacles here is that I think you have more than you realize, Capricorn. Things aren't really as bad as you perceive them to be. It's kind of like you almost expect too much from yourself, or you expect, too much from this message that you're waiting for. You can relax a little here with the Queen look. She's not terribly worried, and she's looking at her finances from a distance. It's like, take a step back and really look at your own finances and really look at your possessions, what you have. Don't take it so personally. I actually don't think you're in as bad a position as you think. Let's get an oracle card here. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Wow. The Tower right side up. It's a matter of perspective. Try to get this high up perspective. Climb the tower and look out from the top, okay? It's like take a far removed view. You're looking too closely. Take a step back and look from afar. And it's a perspective change. Because I think that that's where you've fallen off the path, is your perspective, is you think, is like your perspective is way off. You feel like powerless, like you're, and all of that is what's truly holding you back and what is truly pushing you off the path. It's not your circumstances, like I actually thought. Anything else? It's your perspective on the situation that really has you thrown off the path. Yeah, the torch. So it's like enlightenment, okay? Enlightenment, light, illumination, perspective, okay? That's what we're talking about here. You don't have to take things so seriously. It is in your nature to do so. So just remember that, okay, Capricorn? So that's your advice. I hope you liked it, and I hope it helps you out in the next couple of weeks. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.